Hello, and congratulations on all of your monster poems and all of your monster drawings. Today we're going to try to take some of those monsters and then animate them inside of an app called Keynote. We're also going to try to add your voice reading your monster poem while your drawing is animated on a slide. So we're going to start. This first video is just about how to bring your photo into Keynote and then use that to draw your monster on the slide. So could you start by finding Keynote and open it up, please? And then once you have it open, now this is a video, so at any time you can pause and catch up. So you don't have to let the video keep running. The reason why it's on video is so you can do the step, pause it, do it on your own, and then come back. But what I need you to do now is once you have Keynote open, somewhere in the upper right-hand side, it should have a plus sign, and we're going to hit that. If you have other notifications on there, just kind of continue through them until you get to a screen that looks like this. So we're going to hit the plus sign, and then we want to choose a theme. I think it's easiest if we choose the basic white theme, but choose whatever theme you like, knowing that we're going to change the background later, so it doesn't really matter what the background is. Once we have the presentation open, we want to get rid of the text boxes. There's a couple ways to do that, and this is for future reference when you're using your iPad. The first thing is you can obviously just tap on it once, and then you see the red delete button up there. The other thing you can do is if you tap and hold in a white space that's not a text box, you'll see a little flash. Hopefully you saw that flash. So if you tap and hold, you see a flash, you keep holding, and then you drag your finger down, you can multi-select and select a lot of things at once. There we go. Now what we want to do is bring in your picture. But before we do that, I want you to notice that my Keynote just got updated, it automatically updated, and it's going to look a little bit different than yours. You will not have this, but I'll tell you what to be hitting on your iPad that will do all the things that I'm about to do. Okay, so we have this blank slide, and now what we want to do is we want to add the photo of your monster. So according to Mrs. Trapani, you guys already have the monster photo in your Photos app. So to do that, over here, next to the paintbrush, you'll see a plus sign. For me, it's going to be this right here, but choose the plus sign. And once you choose the plus sign, you'll see a menu option that looks like this. So this landscape photo. And then what you're going to want to choose is add a photo or video. Now, I want to thank Lila for allowing me to use her monster. So this is her monster, and we're just bringing in the picture. So there we go. Now what we want to do is we want to trace this monster to the best of our ability, and it's not a big deal. And so make it kind of big so that when you're tracing this with your finger, you can kind of be as exact as possible. And then what we're going to do is you're going to go to the plus sign again over here, and then again the picture that looks like this. And then we want to scroll until we see add a drawing. Now, down here at the bottom, you'll see some drawing tools pop up. And you're going to choose whatever you like, obviously. I'm going to choose a black pen. So I chose this pen and then the color black to start doing some outlining. And I'm going to just start outlining my drawing. Okay, now I only have the outline done of the drawing. I may want to fill in some of these great colors that Lila used. Down at the bottom, you'll notice a tool that looks like this. This is called the fill tool. So I'm going to choose that and change it to blue because I'm going to do this area up here. The fill tool is really great because what it can do is if I just trace around everywhere that is blue, every part that is blue, and just trace the outline. Once I pull up my finger, the whole thing fills in blue. So I'm going to do the same thing for red for this second side. And there we go. I can do yellow. And again, you can start to use the fill tool as well. When I'm done, I'm just going to hit done in the upper left-hand side, and check out my drawing. So now, once I hit done, I can move the picture away and you can see what I have left. So I'm actually going to delete this picture, and if I had more time, I would fill in the rest. The reason we fill in the rest is because right now, this is a clear background. It is not white, it is clear. So whenever we change the background, you'll be able to see right through the monster. So you need a color inside of your entire monster. That's for you to do. I'll leave that for you. Okay, that's the end of the first piece. What I want you to do now for you is make sure you have a totally drawn out monster, and that's filled in all the way through. Even if you fill it in with some white, we want to make sure that he's not clear. Instead, you can see all of him, especially when we change the background.